how to make homemade ice cream and the chemistry behind it.
Before we go into the actual setup and demonstration of the homemade ice cream, we're going to be hitting a couple chemistry points, specifically freezing point depression, food chemistry, and thermochemistry. So first we're going to talk about freezing point depression. So freezing point depression describes the process in which adding a solute to a solvent decreases the freezing point of the solvent. And the equation is given here. Delta T equals I times K subscript F times M, where I is the number of ions, K subscript F is a constant, and M is the molarity or moles per liter. So, in terms of our experiment, when we add rock salt or ice cream salt to the ice, the big gallon bag of ice, we lower the freezing point of the ice mixture, which therefore lowers the temperature of the ice. Now we also put a bag of the ice cream solution inside the bag of ice. So when the ice itself is lowered in temperature, it's able to freeze the ice cream mixture that's inside the bag, because the ice cream mixture needs a lower temperature to actually start freezing. Okay, so next we're going to talk about food chemistry. So the first point we're going to touch on is ice crystals. And these are the ice crystals that are in the ice cream mixture, so not the ice that's in the gallon bag. So there are ice crystals created when the base, or the ice cream mixture, starts to freeze, and these ice crystals give the mixture solidity and body. Next we're going to talk about fats. So the fats obviously come from the whipping cream that we use, and the fats stabilize the base and improve density overall of the ice cream. So next is sweeteners, and the sweeteners obviously are from sugar, and sweeteners are important because they lower the freezing point, so the ice cream mixture isn't rock solid. It's creamy and you can spoon it out. It's not like a rock. And then lastly, we'll talk about air. Air is obviously the most abundant ingredient in the ice cream that we're making, and the tiny air pockets that are formed in the ice cream are responsible for the texture and volume. So when we talk about airy ice cream, we talk about those tiny air pockets. Alright, so the last concept we're going to touch on is thermochemistry. And so the overarching theme is the law of conservation of energy, which means the total amount of energy in the universe is constant. That means that the energy you put into a system has to be taken out in some way. And when we talk about things being in thermal equilibrium, that means that if two things are touching each other, their heats will equalize. So when we talked about the ice-salt mixture cooling, then it needs to have heat put back into it to reach that thermal equilibrium, because the amount of energy is conserved. So heat is transferred from the ice cream mixture in the small bag to the salt ice mixture in the big bag, which is why the ice cream is able to cool down the way it does.
For the materials we need 1 gallon Ziploc bag, 1 quart Ziploc bag, 1 cup of whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of ice cream salt, 4 cups of ice, and 1 delicious appetite for ice cream.
Without further ado, let's make some ice cream. So we're adding 1 cup or 1/2 cup? 1 cup of whipping cream. So we're adding 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Well, I mean, we'll just like sweep it into the sink.
Now we're adding 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract for flavoring. So right now we filled a gallon bag halfway with ice, and we're going to add 1/2 cup full of ice cream salt. And then we're going to squeeze all the air out of the bag to make sure the ice cream is creamy and it's got good texture. Yeah, and we squeeze the air out of the ice cream solution mixture. Now we're putting it in the gallon bag of ice, squeezing all the air out again. And then, safety first, we got some gloves for Lee. We're gonna shake it for about 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes until you feel the ice cream and it feels thick. All right. After 10 minutes of shaking, it's pretty solid. See how it tastes.
Victory!
Victory! Success!
Thanks for watching. Enjoy your ice cream. Delish. Shake! Shake! Shake!
They're fine. Look, I'm a kangaroo! Did we get knocked down for not using gloves? What? Work the gloves.
We have correct safety procedures right now.
Hey kids, always be sure to double bag the groceries.
That's been approved.
Should I do this over? Because it's like, oh yes, we need the goggles.
Oh,
Hey, you also have
goggles. We got a goggle boy right here. We got a goggle boy.
You wanna get an apron?
I need an apron. I want to
Hey, grab some hair gel while you're at it, guys.
Want a bite of our ice cream?
No.
Why not? It tastes good.
Licking your hands.